Although Juneteenth commiserates the emancipation of enslaved African Americans, and there isn't necessarily a direct intersection between the history of computers and Juneteenth, I think that the broader context of technological advancement and social progress in the 100 years between that time provides a very meaningful backdrop to this special edition of Poppin Projects Portfolio. Let's go. Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Vanessa Mia Ainimi, and I am your IT professional by day and host here on Poppin Projects Portfolio. I just wanted to say, for those who've been watching the channel so far, this is a channel focused on IT fundamental tech projects that anyone can do, and we're encouraging everyone to level up their skills. This channel is also geared more towards highlighting the achievement of women, people of color within the tech industry, and the significant contributions that contribute to everyone's benefit. On this special Juneteenth edition, we want to get an understanding of the historical context of this date, alongside a little timeline of technological development, where we can just get a fuller picture of American history. So far in prior episodes, we discussed the women of hidden figures, especially Sarah Vaughan, who programmed the IBM 7090 for NASA. I mentioned Ada Lovelace, the world's first computer programmer, and Margaret Hamilton, the first software engineer, you should coin the term. Also, Marsha Ray Williams, the first Black woman to receive a PhD in computer science. Now we're going to discuss something even more fascinating than I thought it was when I first started doing the research. In June of 1865, nearly 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln emancipated enslaved African Americans, Union troops arriving at Galveston Bay, Texas, with news of freedom is what became known as Juneteenth, or Freedom Day. From here, we had the principles of self-determination, wanted citizenship, democracy, and a promise of true liberty for all. So what's interesting is that 100 years from this time, in 1965, we'd have Dr. Clarence Skip Ellis, who became the first African-American to earn a PhD in computer science. And his work would include advancements in collaborative software, distribution systems, and it's a thing that influenced many in the field and marked a significant milestone in paving the way for future generations. But if we also take a look at the broader context of technological advancement and social progress, if we're looking at this timeline, here are some milestones that paved the way for Dr. Ellis himself. In 1943, we'd have the development of the Colossus. The Colossus was one of the first programmable computers. And at the same year, President Franklin D. Roosevelt, he issued an order that expanded the functions of the Fair Employment Practices Committee. In 1946, we had the ENIAC was unveiled. It's the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. This was the first general purpose electronic digital computer that was unveiled in the United States. And at the same time, we had the formation of the President's Committee on Civil Rights by President Harry S. Truman. In 1951, we had the UNIVAC 1. The UNIVAC 1 is the Universal Automatic Computer. It became the first commercially produced computer in the United States. At the same time that year, we had the desegregation of the United States military academies. And while the broader integration of the military had begun with President Harry S. Truman, Executive Order in 1948, 1951 is what marked the year when substantial progress was made to integrating the military academies. In 1964, we had the introduction of the IBM System 360, IBM announced the System 360. It was a mainframe computer that revolutionized computing with its compatibility across different models. At the same time that year, the Voting Rights Act was signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson. This landmark legislation aimed to overcome legal barriers at the state and local levels that prevented African Americans from exercising their right to vote. But little did the world know that also in that same year, 1965, a 7-year-old Dr. Mark Dean will be working on one of those Poppin projects with his father, who was also an engineer. But Mark would become the premier pioneering African-American computer science whose work at IBM would significantly advance the entire computer industry to the point where the IBM PC was established as the dominant force in the personal computer market, which spawned the clones and future personal computer designs that exist to this very day. You see, Mark Dean most notable achievement was co-inventing the IBM personal computer in 1981, where the ISA bus, which stands for Industry Standard Architecture, was developed through a team that he led, and this allowed for the addition of external devices to the PC, such as disk drives, printers, keyboards, making it the most versatile and expandable platform. Dean's contributions extend beyond the initial development of the IBM PC. He held several patents and was a key figure in the creation of the first gigahertz chip, a revolutionary advancement that significantly increased the processing power of computers. His work at IBM not only pushed the boundaries of what was technologically possible, but his innovations helped make personal computing more accessible and powerful, fostering an environment of rapid technological advancement and laying the groundwork for the modern computer era. Mark's achievements and all of the others only underscores the true spirit of Juneteenth. We're delivering the news of freedom that was the epoch of the diversity and inclusion that has driven innovation and progress in the technology sector and more across the world. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this very special Juneteenth edition of Poppin Projects Portfolio. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you don't want to miss the next episode series where we're going to finally reveal the project that is going to revolutionize and revitalize the music technology industry and business. You don't want to miss it.